So, after having not done any ASMR videos for about 6 months, I am doing 2 within 1 month. So thank you to those who requested I start doing these again. I am enjoying them. If you would like to continue seeing them, let me know. And this one is something I've wanted to do for quite a while. So we're going to be looking at the Simpsons horror top trumps. And very quickly, if you've never seen ASMR videos before, it's basically a way of relaxation. And when I do ASMR, I like to do it with a film or TV or pop culture theme to it, just so it's in sticking with my channel theme. And obviously, being a Simpsons fan and being a massive horror fan, I kind of felt like this was something I had to do. So I will turn the camera around, and I should point out also that I got these from eBay and I haven't looked inside of them, so they could be filled with complete random contents, but let's hope that it does actually have the right cards inside of it. So the first thing I simply must say about this is how gorgeous the case is. This is actually a glow-in-the-dark case, and you're probably not really able to see it very well there, but yeah, I forgot I'd left it on the bench and on the counter and turned the light off, and it was mildly glowing, and I thought it was slightly radioactive to begin with because I forgot it was glow in the dark. So yes, I think that's just a nice little touch, and I really like that. Of course it says there, glow in the dark case. So, as I said, I've not looked through these yet, so I'm just going to have to assume and hope that it's all the right things. So that's our top card, I'm assuming, and how to play. First up we have Homer Simpson. Homer portrays bookworm Edgar Allan Poe luxuriating in his ornate chamber reading poetry. He obsesses over his lost love Lenore and is tormented to distraction by an unusually pesky raven. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the points that we have stupendous strength, sheer evil, blazing speed, graveyard compatibility, brains, and fashion sense. An odd choice for Poe, I must admit. Dead Bart. A mere skeleton of his former self, Dead Bart nevertheless strives mightily to maintain his status as a master of mischief and mayhem. Despite decomposition and even death, Dead Bart tries to pull his unusual devilish pranks, but now sadly everyone sees right through his tricks and his ribs. These are a lot of fun. Flyboy Bart. By misusing, can you see that? Yes. By misusing Professor Frinks's bargain basement matter transporter, Bart hopes to become Flyboy Bart, a flying, fighting superhero. Possessing the proportionate strength of the common housefly, Flyboy Bart's humongous muscles, keen compound eyes, and aerial acrobatics strike fear into the hearts of villains and garbage collectors the world over. I like his eyes. Aww, here's a pumpkin. Witch Maggie. Popping out of pumpkins, springing forth from squash, little Witch Maggie turns up when you least expect it, brandishing her pacifier. She's always chock full of surprises, the biggest, perhaps, being what lurks beneath her diaper. That's disgusting. Just Bart Simpson. Bart dreams his brain is so powerful he can read people's minds and alter the universe merely by wishing it. That would be a really awesome skill to have. All Springfieldians, is that a word? I guess it is. All Springfieldians tremble before Bart, For if they think bad thoughts, he turns them into hideously peculiar monsters. Which Selma, she really suits that. She doesn't look that much different. When concocting potions in a forbidden mountain cave on the outskirts of Springfeld, first tile then the grave, which Selma loves adding eyes of newt. Everything tastes better with newt, including children. And the only thing she likes better is a nice caramel cod or a juicy candy apple. Nelson Muntz, of course. Good is evil and evil is good when everything's upside down. Hog-tied, humiliated and unhappy, Nelson Muntz is Springfield's poster child for bully prevention. And although he looks contrite and harmless now, a world of pink bellies and wedgies awaits those sissy wimps who rattle him out. Ooh, they can win great mystery prizes in their free draw every week until the 31st of December 2004. Wow. So tempting to just enter anyway. Nero Burns. I love how his like a little spinal cord. On a fiendish quest to create the perfect robotic employee, Mr. Burns mercilessly harvests human brains to implant them in his infernal machines. Convinced that 2 brains are better than 1, Mr. Burns will stop at nothing to show off his genius and fashion sense. I love Mr. Burns. There's an episode of Would I Lie to You that's basically all about Mr. Burns. It's so good. Witch March. Can you imagine if the Simpsons did the Addams Family? Should be a great Morticia. In 1649, Springfeld Goody Simpson does more with her broom than clean house. She rides it through the night skies, withering crops, souring sheep's milk, and making people's shirts itchy. As Witch Marge, she torments the town with her terrible transformational talents. With a mere flick of the wrist, her victims become gophers, snowmen, or even fairies. I love that one. Giant Homer. King Kong, anybody? Worshipped by the natives of Ape Island, Giant Homer, a 50-foot dinosaur wrestling ape with questionable table manners and a taste for human flesh, is bound for Broadway, in chains. Only the intoxicating presence of a blue-haired beauty can tame the rage of this savage behemoth, saving the city from certain destruction. Yes, it's Homer Simpson and Fay Ray. Oh, we have another card that's all about different things. Oh, there's a Twits one. Zombie Dolph. Is that teeth or hair? What's that going to be? As a zombie, Dolph is slack-jawed and sullen. A greasy hank of hair slashes across his pale face. His speech is guttural and filled with a hungry moaning. And, without a trace of conscience, he preys on the small and the weak. In other words, not much has changed. Zombie Homer. Very sallow-skinned there, which is an odd thing to say about a Simpson. As a human, Homer is rejected by the zombies for his lack of brains. Now, a zombie himself, Homer hopes to eat as many brains as possible to make up for his shortcomings, for the sheer pleasure of it all. Neuralicious. Oh, itty bitty pirate Maggie. Yar, cute as a button but deadly as a zipper, Pirate Maggie with her predatory parrot terrorizes all but the stoutest of souls with her adorably unpredictable behaviour. 1 minute she's cooing in your ear like a songbird, the next spewing on your shirt like a fire hose. Again, it's revolting. Zombie Skinner. You say Skinner, I think Frank Skinner. Zombie Skinner desires nothing more than to increase the brain power of his students, and their flavour as well. Being fair-minded, Zombie Skinner plays no favourites. From big juicy chess club brains to the piquant cerebellum of the class clowns. All are a feast for his eyes and tongue. Ah, classics. Kang and Kodos. Kang and Kodos are two green-tentacled intergalactic one-eyed aliens from Regal 4. They laugh contemptuously at the puny Earth and drool profusely when speaking Regalian, which oddly enough sounds exactly the same as English. Instantly see those and it just takes me back to these episodes. Zombie Krusty. If you have to do something yourself, it's not worth doing, especially if you're a decomposing celebrity zombie. Media savvy even when undead, Zombie Krusty hungrily entreats his young TV viewers to send him their parents' brains. They'll be happy when they do. I apologise if you can hear those seagulls. They have no consideration for ASMR. Zombie Kearney. I like his bracelets. Newly undead, Zombie Kearney can now look forward to repeating the 4th grade. Forever. But it's not so bad. Principal Skinner's watchful eye and head make a brilliant football. And each new 4th grade class means a fresh crop of brains. Witch Patty. From her mountain lair, Witch Patty spies on the unsuspecting citizens of Springfield using her magic cauldron. When they least expect it, she leaps aboard her broom, clicks her heels and sweeps down upon them with her legion of black bats. Then she steals their shoes, or their children, depending on the foulness of her mood. I'd rather have the shoes than the children, I have to be honest. Officer Lou the Fairy. Transformed into a fairy by a malevolent witch Marge, Officer Lou is uncertain as to the full extent of his powers. He has wings and a glowing magic wand, but doesn't know how they work. The one thing he does know is that he looks marvellous in a tiara and a powder blue floor-length gown. Yes, he does. Sherry and Terry. Double the terror, double the fun. It's Sherry and Terry rolled up in one. Conjoined twins with the awesome power to both irritate and annoy, Sherry and Terry share all the vital organs except one. A heart. Which neither has. Consequently, no matter how much you beg, the pitiless yamming will never cease. By yamming, I mean yammering. I don't know what yamming is, but it sounds like fun. Count Burns. I don't think Bela Lugosi has anything to worry about. Ageless and noble, with imposing unswept hair and nice pointy teeth, Count Burns finds nourishment old-fashioned way. He sucks it out of your veins. This would be the perfect time to say he wants your blood. Sorry, I had to. A freshly washed neck in which to sink his teeth is his heart's sinister desire. And piercing that cold, unfeeling heart with a wood mistake is your only hope. Zombie Ned. Hi diddly neighbours. Ned Flanders' relentless hospitality finally takes the stall when a group of brain-hungry zombies accept his invitation to make themselves at home and make a dinner of him. Newly zombified Ned rooms Homer's way, but with a shotgun blast he is blown away. I like how some of these rhyme. Zombie Krabappel. She just looks like she's been out clubbing for 10 hours or something. Either through the endless drudgery of teaching 4th grade or the gobbling of her brains by the undead, Mrs. Krabappel was destined to become a zombie. Now Zombie Krabappel delights in ridding her students of all those troublesome brains they weren't really using anyway. I do like that one. Count Krusty. If you squint, he kind of looks a little bit like Bela Lugosi. No? Never mind, tear bad. Anyway, dressed up as Count Krusty for his Halloween special and to avoid a subpoena, I can't say that word, Krusty the Clown warns viewers that tonight he may suck their blood. Aside from garlic and wooden stakes, the things Count Krusty fears most are the Nielsen ratings and his heartless bookies. So sinister. And also kind of half fern. That's very weird. Devil Ned. Oh, he is goat-legged. Goat-legged, horned head, clad all in red. It's the Devil Ned. Always the one you least suspect. Ned Flanders, as the Prince of Darkness, bursts from the depths of hell in a fiery vortex to barter for souls with forbidden donuts. Trick or treat Millhouse. I'm kind of amused by that. Is that the Flash? We're in the Flash. Hoping to harness the awesome power to impress people, Millhouse dresses up as a radioactive man, of course, donning a people-pleasing plastic smock and a mask of the atom-enhanced superhero. Millhouse fools no one but himself. But his mom still thinks he's cool. Witch Lisa. She looks great. Upon her magic broom, black cat behind, Witch Lisa streaks across Springfield's skies defying gravity and the pitiful peanut-headed patriarchy that opposes her. If her perfect diction and powerful spells don't put them in their place, then one of her cat's magic hairballs will do the trick. Is anybody else now singing Defying Gravity? Nobody in all of Springfield. No wizard that there ever was is ever gonna bring me down. Sideshow Bob. just bog standard Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob once hoped to dazzle the world with his keen intelligence and razor-sharp wit. The world being what it is, dull and unreceptive, he failed. Now he plans to use his keen razor-sharp axe instead to destroy us all. Zombie Jimbo. I want his t-shirt. Smacking his lips, licking his chops, and grubbing for brains. Zombie Jimbo is a stumbling, stinking, decomposing horror show. What Zombie Jimbo doesn't know won't hurt him, and he doesn't know much, so he's practically invincible. Now there are times I've realised in this video when I'm talking to you the way I talk to my cat. I'm not really sure why that is. I guess it's because I talk to my cat quite softly. The Goblin. A demonic blue gremlin, gleefully bent on destruction, the Goblin tears school buses to ribbons, mangling metal, ripping wires and loosening lug nuts. Bart alone stands between his terrible razor-sharp talons and an unexpected busload of Springfield school kids. And there we have them. I shall just assume that they're all there. I'm not too bothered if they're not. Title card. Back cards. I really like Bart as the Raven. Where's he gone? So they were exceptional fun, especially if, like me, you love both the Simpsons and anything a bit dark and disturbing. Thank you for watching this. These are an absolute delight Yeah, they're very fun. If you have any suggestions for any other videos you'd like to see, please do let me know, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.